Guys, it's the end of Shopify dropshipping. Just kidding. What's up guys, it's your boy Jordan back with another e-commerce video, and in this video I'm going to talk about a crucial topic. I've been spending some time on every single Facebook group that I'm in, Ecom Empires, my group, Facebook ad buyers, and the way people talk and the way people make it seems like it's really the end of using Facebook ads to sell your Shopify products. But thankfully, after talking to some of my higher level marketing friends and just going off of my internet marketing experience, I can tell you that this is far from the truth. In this video, we're going to cover my thoughts on the recent ad performance and changes, as well as how you can combat them and start to see better results within your campaigns. If you like the quality of my content, give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate if you join the family. It means a lot to me. Also, if you're interested in growing your e-commerce business, click the link in the description to join my free Facebook group. There are over 2,500 entrepreneurs in there, and everybody's in there who likes to answer questions and support, and I'm always in there answering questions, so it's a great community. We would love to have you. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before I talk a little bit more about the changes and my thoughts on the changes, I want to first share a concept with you guys regarding the thought process that you should go into when you experience something like this in your business. It's very important to learn how to start to focus on the things that you can change and you can have control over. If you fail to do this, it can almost feel like you're always walking on eggshells and always feel like your business is at chance to crumble. You see, when you're using Facebook ads as your main source of traffic to your store, which necessarily isn't the best way to run your business, but it works extremely well. One of my main store uses that as the main source of traffic, and a lot of people are crushing with Facebook ads. So it's completely understandable why it's easy to tunnel vision on that one source of traffic. Now the downside, as I'm sure you all know, to using one source of traffic is that there can be inconsistencies when running your campaigns through that source. For example, the situation that we're seeing now with the advertising market on Facebook, that the results for the majority of the marketers have not been that well. So then people begin to get paranoid and scared and panic that their whole business is going to fall apart. Now, I can't say my business is perfectly diversified and we have a bunch of different traffic streams, but I have a strong understanding of this basic principle. That principle being, if you're only focusing on one source of traffic, you have to expect that there can be times when things will not go as you expect them to go because it is out of your control. So that's why I want to loop back to what I was saying in the beginning on focusing on the things that you can control. What are some examples of what I'm talking about? Well, firstly, you should definitely be setting up some back-end situation for your website. You see, we're using Facebook ads to target cold traffic and acquire new customers into our store. So it's important to not let those customers die off after that first sale. You want to use quality emails to build a relationship with that customer, provide them a good experience with decent shipping times and quality customer service, and you'll have that customer come back and purchase again and again and again. Now, that's not necessarily solving this whole Facebook situation, but I really had to get this out of the way because if your entire business is relying off of just getting that initial sale from cold traffic, it's going to be really hard to maintain in the future. Now, got that out of the way, I really think it's important that you guys do seek to look to focus on things that you have control over. So like I said, providing the customer a good experience, having a good backend in place. Also, looking into other sources of traffic as well. Google Ads is great. Influencer marketing is also a decent option for getting a little bit extra revenue, but you don't have to stress because I have good news for you about your Facebook ads campaigns moving forward into the future. So recently, if you didn't know, a lot of people who had extremely successful campaigns last week or the week prior to that, in the last 7 to 10 days have been seeing significantly decreased results. That's not 100% of the people, and I think it's important to understand that, but the majority that I've spoken to are seeing a little bit of discrepancies in the data that they previously had in the last couple of weeks. Me personally, I have also seen a little bit of a decline in my sales, but the business is still profitable, and thanks to email marketing and a few Google ads, we're still getting consistent sales, so it's not too much of a big deal. Therefore, I'm not necessarily too worried about it, but I want to give those people who don't have other sources of traffic or multiple products that they're selling something to fall back on and understand moving forward. So, firstly, I don't work at Facebook. I don't know the exact changes that are going on behind the scenes. Nobody does, unfortunately, but I do have an understanding of why the costs, or at least have a brief understanding of why the costs have risen in this short period of time, and also what I believe will happen in the future. So there are two reasons that come to mind when I think, why are these costs going up so much? Why are people struggling so much? What is it? So the first reason that comes to my mind is that it is the end of the first quarter of the year. A lot of the big companies that are running ads on Facebook are going to be increasing their budgets at this time. And if you look at Facebook as an auction-based platform, which it is, the people who are spending less on the platform are going to be pushed a little bit further down the auction, therefore giving you less room in the ad real estate on the website, which would increase your cost as a whole. So that is the first reason why I believe that they have gone up. I believe that in the next week or two, you should probably expect to see them maybe stay around the same level. But in my guess, I think that my campaigns are going to start performing better. They already have. The worst day I had this week was on Tuesday. And ever since Tuesday, my ads have been on a steady trend where it like back up. So I'm not too stressed about it. But I think a lot of people are really overthinking this whole situation because they were doing really well a couple days ago and they saw things hit the fan right at this short period of time. The other reason is that there are behind the scenes changes that I'm sure are going on within the platform. This is not the first time that this has happened. If you look at the stats previously from October, I went back and I looked on some of these groups because this is nothing new. These periods of down have happened before, and people always seem to jump on board and panic, and everybody starts to share their stories, and then everybody kind of feeds off each other's negativity, when if you start to do this, it's only going to make you feel more scared and worried about your business. So, like I said, it is the end of the first quarter, which means that bigger companies are increasing their ad spend, which allows less real estate for the people who are spending less money on their campaigns, which will further increase your cost. That is my first guess as to why the costs are higher. My second one is that there are potentially some changes going on behind the scenes on Facebook, such as algorithmically, or I'm not too sure. Like I said, I don't work at Facebook. I can't give you the exact answer there. But here's what I can tell you in conclusion about this whole situation. You shouldn't stress. You should not worry about this situation. Many people are still very profitable at this moment. There are people that I know personally that are still doing over 1K a day in net profit on their store. So just because it isn't working for you doesn't mean that the entire system is falling apart and is broken. Also, remember to focus on the things that you have control over. Find better products. Optimize your ad creatives. Seek to find new targeting, such as lookalikes or new interests to target. There's always something that you can do to improve your business that you have the control on. You don't have the control on the behind the scenes algorithmic changes that Facebook is doing. So if you spend all of your time stressing about that, it's really going to feel like your business is just not in your hands. And that is something that you never want to feel. And that's why I'm stressing that you guys do start to diversify a little bit more with your sources of traffic. Anyways, I hope I was able to ease your mind a little bit about this situation. Like I said, I'm still profitable. Many other people are still profitable. You really shouldn't stress. The majority of the people who you see posting on the groups are the people who are not seeing results, and they just want to have a pity party and connect with other people who aren't seeing success. And that is fine, you know, but I really don't think you should dive in and focus too much on jumping on the Facebook is dead bandwagon. You should focus on seeking to improve everything that you have control over, and also give it some time. Wait it out and watch. Your results will continue to go up as you continue to improve. Anyways, that is how I feel about these Facebook changes. I'm not too worried about them. I'm going to keep operations going as usual, and I think you should do the same. Thank you guys for watching. If you sticked around to the end, I really appreciate you. I would really also appreciate it if you could drop a like and hit that subscribe button. Our family is growing. It's freaking awesome. We've got over 2,000 subscribers now. You guys are the best, and I really appreciate every single one of you. I use that word a lot, but it's true. I'm very appreciative of you all. So, like I said, hope this video provided you guys some value. If there's any other topics you want me to cover, drop it in the comments, post it in my group, and I got you. But as for this video, that's all I have for you guys. So I will see you in the next one. Peace.